Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the New Orleans Saints and the Baltimore Ravens. Neither team got the start to the season that they wanted. Let's see who can right the ship as week 2 gets underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Chuck will throw to get us started. Connection is made to Travis Etienne. He's going to be forced out there after a gain of about 14. And it's going to be 1st down New Orleans.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Chuck. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gain limited to a couple. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 50-yard line.
2nd down carry for Etienne. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Offense going audible this time. Throw here, 3rd down. And they will take him down. They got him back to the 41. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 9 yards. And it's 4th down.
Dropping to a different play here. Going on fourth, here's Shuck. Good strike downfield to Olave. And they get the first down. How about that? Fourth and long, they left him out there, and they get enough to pay off the risk.
First down, Saints.
Here's Achan from the pistol. They'll cobble together a yard there. Namdi Matabike making that stop. Goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
On second down, Shuck bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. And Shuck's going to have him the first down as he slides in safely. Looking quickly here.
And the Saints first down.
All right, they're shuffling things around a bit. Shuck looking to pass here. Finds his back. Achan. And he gets this forward to the 19. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the Ravens' 19-yard line.
Here's Shuck on second down. This one's taken in by Hill. He stops here, gain of about 7. And that is going to be first down Saints. Well, last week he was one of the many guys held in check in that loss, right, Brock? But there's an early catch towards a hopefully better overall effort in this one.
Ultimate team sport. It's never about any individual, but it's about the whole group. A lot of people got to step up this week, and that's a good way to start it.
First and 10 here for Shuck. And that last throw makes him a perfect 5 for 5 to begin this game. Changing up the call. Running with Achan here out of the gun. And he picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down. Offense in a hurry up here. And with an alternate play here. Achan again on second. And they find them after just a yard, and it's third down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
It's Kamara on third down. And he is not going to be able to reach that marker. Got it close, but it sets up fourth and less than a yard now.
A gain of 4 yards. It's now fourth down.
Find a different look to get the conversion. Fourth down, here's Shuck. He finds it beyond the marker. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a first and goal. Achan is across the line for the New Orleans touchdown.
Achan, ball carrier. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Charlie Smith on to try the extra point. Sent right down the middle and good. And they jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Ravens nothing.
Reed now to kick this one away. Xavier Gibson now to return. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. That's the end of one here. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll be hoping for a lengthy drive here with where they're starting out. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Miller on the stop.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Running once more with Henry. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Chase Young bringing him down there.
18-yard line.
Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Now it's Jackson. Across his body, defender's there. It's intercepted. That's Julian Blackman. Into the end zone he goes. Pick 6 and a New Orleans touchdown.
Touchdown, Saints.
Just tried a little bit too hard to get that 3rd down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less, Kate, in this case about the throw and much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic. Not just knock that ball away,
Yeah.
They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
Kick is good.
That one splits the uprights.
Score, Saints.
And they bumped their lead up to 14.
Nothing.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Gibson now to return. Dukes away from one. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Gibson on the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. This is Henry to start the drive. And all he can get is 1 yard, land that right into the defensive front. I mean, great read by the defense there. They attacked, and they found that runner quick.
You look up run blitz by a linebacker, that is in the dictionary right there.
There it is. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Jackson to throw it. Chased out to his right. Complete, Derrick Henry. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch, being limited to a couple.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pass complete to Walker. And he's going to manage 13 yards here before going down. That picks them up to 1st.
I just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting a 1st down. That yardage really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
1st down from the 42. He gets it again to Walker. He's going to be hit there, and they're going to take him out of bounds after a gain of 11. That is good for a Baltimore 1st down.
4 yards.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Pistol snap to Jackson. This one to Andrews outright. He turns the shallow catch into something more. Give him 8 yards. That sets up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Saints.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. From the pistol, Henry. And he takes this to the 38, so it's going to be 3rd and very short.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. They get to him, take him down after a gain of 3. And that's going to bring up a Ravens 1st down.
Gain of 3 yards.
Kid, I'll give some credit to the defense there. Limited the gain to the outside, contained him for minimal yardage. But it was going to be tough to stop him from getting a first down as close as they were to the sticks.
They get to him. He's hit, brought down after a gain of about 10. That's going to set up a Ravens first down. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it could be super...
And he's going to go down here. They are on him back around the 28. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 28-yard line.
Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on second. Fine again following the sack. Jackson is under pressure again, and they hit him on the throw. Pass not going anywhere as a result. And the rush forces third down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Third and long for him here. On the move, headed right. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. That's Julian Blackman. Into the end zone he goes. Pick 6 and a New Orleans touchdown. For the extra point, here's Smith. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And the lead now 21.
Ravens, nothing.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Gibson now to return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. This one left for Lamar. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
Brought down at the 23-yard
Now we're going to have a
line.
timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Play fake. Jackson. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
To the air on 3rd and long. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
One final shot before the half. He's got his man. This is Walker. And they come up clutch on 4th down to keep this drive going. Give them a gain of 13. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Reed now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Pass caught by Smythe. He's going to be encouraged to that sideline. Gain of about 18. And that is good for a Baltimore first down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they can be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
We give to Henry on the inside handoff. There's the stop. Play hits for 15 before it, though. And that's going to bring up a Ravens first down. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice gain.
Yeah, because there's a little boomer bust, right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Another run for Henry. They're going to pick up 12 yards on the play, Brock. That's going to set them up with a first down. Partner, I know we don't see this as much in this sports, but in the other one I call basketball, this feels like the perfect time to use a timeout because this defense is getting worked the last couple of plays.
Yeah, somehow, some way, you've got to interrupt this momentum. You've got to respond and stop the bleeding. Somebody on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Lamar out of the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 38-yard line.
This is Henry on second. He's brought down. Play goes for, looks like about 11 yards. That's going to set up a Ravens first down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now Jackson off the play action. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
They toss right side to Henry. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
They got out ahead of that one, and good thing, too. That effort, right? Just that pursuit, that want-to, may have prevented the big play, and instead, well, they nearly got him for a tackle for loss.
Saints adding an extra DB. This is 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And the Saints are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled.
It sure is easier for those other 10 guys, Kate, out there to play with some confidence, knowing if they do their job and that quarterback throws it his way, he's going to make them pay. He took 3 away last year. That's his first this season.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me this, always the start of a new battle. Defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right? You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
And the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. And a productive run there on 2nd down. That's a gain of 6. Offensive line fast.
29-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down run from Achane. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
Trying for it with Shock. That's complete. It's the rookie from Georgia. And he's going to be all the way inside the 35 as they hit big on that fourth down play.
A gain of 36 yards. First down, Saints.
Shock's going to throw here. Taken in by Hill, right side. Defense gets to him, shells him out, gaining about 16 before they did so. And that is going to give the Saints a first down.
You want to become the quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Working inside the red zone. Short pass brought in. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a first and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Chuck changing the call. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. To throw, Chuck. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for second and goal. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
So the incompletion on first, here's second and goal. Making a read at the line. Here's Shock on second down. Escapes the pocket. Bought some time, a look up and up, and he nails it. Touchdown, Saints.
Touchdown.
Chris Olave. And that is touchdown number 20 of his NFL career. For the extra point, here's Smith. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And that adds yet another to their lead.
Ravens, nothing.
Reed now to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Ravens football. They're going to look for points here, no doubt, but might be too little too late for them in this lopsided contest. Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. A designed run. Jackson keeping it. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. This one's set up for Lamar. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down. And that play right there, Brock, is this game in a nutshell. No points, but plenty of struggles.
What did the late, great John Wooden used to say? Never confuse activity for achievement. We have not seen much achievement today.
Five men in the secondary for the Saints. Third down. Jackson throwing here. Into the hands of Walker. And they'll get to him here. Play finally put to an end after about 15 yards gained, and they got that first down too.
They call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection. Set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
That pass pulled in by Henry. And he's going to get this one ahead for what looks to be about 20 yards, maybe even a little more, and that first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Good play into a great play. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time. Just continuing to add to some film that's going to be a little bit hard to watch. This guy, you typically don't see completion percentage numbers like this. Very, very accurate guy. Not today. He's going to have to figure out why.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Lamar back to throw. He beams one deep right side. Full extension, and he brings it in. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a pickup of 44 yards. That's another Baltimore first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Run drawn up here for Lamar. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! They broke out the design, run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right, an extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
The Ravens look like they got it back, and they did! Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Achane running right. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Saints nearing their first win of the season. Second and 6 coming up here. Shump. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's taken down at the 30. Gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Gain of 15. First down, New Orleans.
They're going to pass it here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked out by Chidobe Awuzie. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay. Defense gets to him, shoves him out, gave him about 16 before they did so. And that is good for a Baltimore first down.
Always a fun race up here in the booth between quarterback and receiver to watch. Who sees it first, that opening? If a receiver wins it, that hand's going up in the air, he wants it. Quarterback wins it, passes out before he's even looking for it, and when they both recognize it, you get that. You get a first down.
The toss now to Henry. And they've got a first down. Give him a gain of 13 on that previous play.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Flying down the middle with Henry. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Second down, here's Lamar. And he throws it quick, but what a pass rush that was. Able to hit him on the release anyway and break that up. 3rd down now after that incompletion.
I can understand still trying to put something together here offensively, find some kind of confidence, because this has been rough, both on the scoreboard and the turnovers. Not the kind of offensive effort they were looking for.
Hitting this throw is going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. No time to make that pass. Lucky he got rid of it at all, Brock. It's 4th down.
They needed a lot more out of this offense in this one, Kate, to keep pace in this contest. Just wasn't there. Continuity wasn't there. Rhythm wasn't there. Confidence wasn't there. This is one they like to forget.
And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he will not find the connection on the other end there. An incompletion sets up 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Up to throw. And they're going to take him down here. Pressure gets to him at the 36. And goes to the hurry up here.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he put everything he's got behind it. And it's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way, still taking shots until the very last play. So this a win on the road for the Saints. Well, Brock, we knew they were confident in the